Namaste and welcome to this exciting episode of Sattology Debunking Mythology. Sattology means science of truth, the study of truth. Opposite of that is mythology, which means science or study of fake, lie, or imagination. So today I have a very special topic and a very special guest. I think you loved him in the last show we did on Earth. So I think most of you must have gotten the person who is going to speak today. And also we all of you to join, all of you, we want all of you to join the Lit Fest, Krishna Lit Fest, San Diego on upcoming Janmashtami, August 25, 2023. Please join us over there in San Diego. So let us welcome Dr. Keshavanand Das.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Namaste. So one of the questions which recently comes in because of the media is
Hmm.
artificial intelligence. So
Hmm.
if I compare artificial intelligence with common intelligence and common what is going on from the yoga buddhi. So how do you what are the ethical problems of artificial intelligence?
Uh, Before I go into the trap of problems, I'll give some benefits of artificial intelligence. That it's people who want luxurious life. It's people who want comforts. And now scientists are doing research and bringing those comforts. And finally they have got this AI. And now you are saying, why this problem has come? So today you are awakened. Finally it requires AI to awaken you. Till the time you are not awakened only. You are just taking everything so cheaply. Okay, mobile has come. Okay, latest technology, cars have come. Okay, the subways have come. Subway, submarines have come. Everything is so nice. But are are we just made to do such things, or there is some higher purpose to life? This is the question. With all this AI, with all this advanced technology that we are going through one by one, can we stop the basic problems in our life? Do we even know what is basic problems in life? So the Gita gives a very penetrating answer on this. That the real problem is one which is common to all. Number one. Number two, the real problem is that that cannot be avoided by anyone. It must come to your life. Number one, common to all. Number two, nobody can avoid it. With these two criteria, four problems come in life which we cannot avoid. One is old age. Old age common to all, and no one can avoid this old age. Diseases. You may say that we have eradicated this disease and now we are working on that disease, but as disease per se is always there. Death, of course, birth is also a problem. You are hanging upside down. These are the basic problems in life. So have we really even thought in the direction to find a real solution in that side? We are not. We are not finding any solution. So what is the next? Next is illusion has created this the latest new invention which is AI. And now you're saying, my God, the problem we are getting jobless. Where will go for job now? Oh, this blah blah, this blah, that blah, this blah. You're just speaking about against AI. But you tell me, before AI, where were we? We had the same thing in our mind: how to enjoy this world, but we never thought of solving the real problems of life. That is old age, that is diseases, death. Such real problems we have never thought of. So intelligence means to differentiate between dead matter and living matter. And when you differentiate between dead matter and living matter, and then you find out that why I am suffering in this world, and then you start solving the problems of life, real problems you work on, then you are called intelligent. If you are called I. If you don't work on your I, you will get AI, artificial intelligence. And artificial intelligence means increasing the problems of life. You are going to get old, you are getting wrinkles, you are going to get your specs, you are getting graying of hairs, and you can't stop this with AI. You have to really think deeper. Go deeper, find your spirit, find yourself, find your soul, and find why you are suffering in this world. There is a lot of solution given in the scriptures, in the Vedas. So that is called I. If you don't work on your I, you get into AI. Yes,
Bhagavad Gita 16th chapter says also Asatyam Pradishtante Jagadahuranishwaram.
yes,
So like it's very simple, like this world is not real, there is no God, there is no Ishwar, they say Ishwar is not there, and they say Aparaspara Sambhutam Kim Kam hai to come. And there
yes,
is no other than Kam hai to come. This is the purpose of the world. And then
yes.
second line, the next verse of 16th chapter also says, Etam Drishnavashtabhya Alpa Nashtamano Alpa Buddhaya.
Moodha Germany.
And Pravante Ugar Karmana Kshaya Jagato Ahita.
Yes.
So one of the biggest, even the person who invested in the open AI platform, Elon Musk, he says the first use of AI is to feed lies to AI so that the AI thinks of itself as lies. So they're training the AI to speak lie right now. The first thing they're doing, politicians. And so now suddenly in America, the question is raised now on creating truth GPT. So there is one right now chat GPT, then there is truth GPT. Yesterday, one of the reporters said. And so there is a problem. So people are analyzing. Achha, one thing I have seen, the people who develop AI, they are worried about the usage. Just like people like computer engineers, software engineers like myself and other people, we know the ethical problems of AI. There's a big problem, but the politicians and marketing people have taken on it. So tell me, like, really, how can and एक और चीज भी हुआ that the AI was used to generate false images of different Devi Devta. And AI is, if you look in Chat GPT, if you search on any Vedic information, you get the Wikipedia propaganda. So people are training AI to respond in old ways. So nothing is changing. In fact, it is getting worse. People are not going to do research. People are not going to analyze. People are not going to get into the depth of any matter. And Shruti, Smriti, Purana, Adi, Pancharatri, Vidhim, Vina. So people who are especially on Sanatana Dharma side, they will have severe disadvantage, including native people. So tell me, what can go wrong with the AI for the followers of Sanatana Dharma?
Not just followers of Sanatana Dharma, it will go wrong with all followers of any dharma. Any dharma which is going on in the world, they'll have problems. The real thing is this, that intelligence is given for a purpose of discriminating between good and bad. Now this is called real intelligence. And now you have fed the computer that okay, this electricity is good for you, chargers. So AI can go and charge itself. You know. But but and then when you say your mood is off, the computer says, oh, your mood is off. You can read your moods. Oh, your mood is off. Okay, can you do this? Will you do that? Will you do this? Everything is programmed, and so it can read your emotions. So practically, it's not AI. It's artificial intelligence. It's not artificial intelligence. It's a trap. It's trapping you with artificial answers and making you forget the real problems of life. You think, oh my God, science has gone such high, such advancement. But my dear sir, can science solve the real problems? Can science solve the real problem? And the real problem is old age, diseases, death. All these are in real problem category. Can you solve this old age? One problem. Forget about all. Just one problem, old age. Can you stop? No, we have this thing, we can pull it and get the wrinkles off. You have a specs, okay, take this contact lens. Oh, you have this thing, graying of hairs, put some color dye and get black hairs. But then, sir, you are getting old. One fine day, your time is over. What are you doing with that? Can you stop death from your life? Can you stop aging process itself? Can you stop it? You are not able to stop it, and you are getting fascinated by this artificial whole whole civilization, which is so artificial. You are so mesmerized by the development of science, and AI is just a product which has come today. AI was not there 20 years back, 30 years back, 50 years back, or 100 years back. It was not there. But that time also, that time also, science was advancing. And when science was advancing, when there was no railway train, when first time railway came, people were so mesmerized. My God, the railways have come. And then when TV came, people said, "My God, now you can see everything inside." People are always getting mesmerized. Today you're just getting mesmerized by AI. Tomorrow something even more advanced thing will come, more than AI after 20 years. So you'll get even mesmerized. But can you solve the real problems of life? And Dharma says, we have to define Dharma here. What is Dharma? It's not Hindu Dharma, Muslim Dharma, Christian Dharma. Dharma is only one. And Dharma is which cannot be changed. If it can change, it is not Dharma. Like sugar. Sugar Dharma is sweetness. Sweetness cannot be separated out of sugar. Like that, saltiness cannot be separated out of salt. Similarly, what is the dharma of a living being? The dharma of living being is to love and to serve. To love and serve is the dharma of living being. And to whom, that is our choice. If you want to love and serve God, you get contentment. Because when you connect to God, God get connected to everyone. Everyone is their child. My question is, can AI bring a dead man into life? If yes, then dharma is not required. Can AI reverse the process of aging? If yes, then no dharma comes in the picture. Can AI remove all diseases from planet? Nobody has any disease. Can AI do that? Then there is no. Can AI stop birth process? If you are not able to answer this, then AI is just a chakachon, it's just a kind of phantasmagoria. You are just getting attracted by a kind of illusion. In Bhagavatam, first verse, Brahmaji says to Krishna, "Oh Krishna, you are so great. Oh Krishna, you are so great. You can bewilder demigods, group of demigods. What to speak of me? What to speak of humans? Humans can get bewildered at any time." So first verse of Bhagavatam says that God's powerful illusion is so great, even the directors of universe get bewildered. So this AI is just a small bewilderment which is coming to us, which is getting bewildering us. It has it will create some chakachon to people who are new, but to those who are strict followers of dharma, they will know that dharma means to love and serve God. And this AI cannot do this ever. It cannot stop the basic problems of life.
Tell me one thing. Like you have told, yes, it cannot solve the basic problems of life. Now, tell me, like with the Wikipedia and other people, with the Wikipedia and other sources, a lot of fake information was also spread with the help of Wikipedia and other platforms. In fact, the Wikipedia founder said that many articles I do not support on Wikipedia. He said it. And also, he said himself, now with the so what impact will it have on the mind of people and intelligence of the people? Will it make the I see children using it, I see authors using it, not using their words, using chat GPT. I see many of the letters, people are making letters on. So how will it make the intelligence lower or mind lower?
Already it has made. AI is already in use in your mobiles. Already your mobile has used so much of AI that already kids are busy in the mobile when guest is coming to your home. Children not even getting up to greet them. So already you are becoming dehumanized. Jaisa sang vaisa rang. The kind of thing you associate with, you become. So jaisa sang. So we are associating with machine. Mobile is a machine, highly developed with AI. And because of associating with mobile all the time, we are becoming mechanized, dehumanized. And dehumanization is a big problem. You have no hamdardi, no compassion, no forgiveness for your fellow human beings because you are always with machines. You love to stay with machines and you hate people. This is what exactly is called dividing the whole human society into small group. It's got divided, and now it has got to family. Family has got divided to one person. Everybody is separate. So you are getting mental slaveness. People have become mentally slave of this AI technology. Hare Krishna.
See, see, one of the things is like in Kali Yuga description is humans will become almost like animals because the human faculties will decrease significantly. And and the big danger I see is a human potential completely, where the human potential will be so low that people are going to depend on the device. Already you said how they're depending on the cell phone now for every small thing, and people don't know what to do if it is not there. So the thing is, what can like the Google right, the Google CEO, he said that he was surprised that how AI made certain decisions in his server farms, which were not approved by them, because it works on the self-made model, self-intelligence. It develops intelligence on its own, and Google is the largest database in the world, and they said it that it happened. So so they also got spooked. So people who were promoting AI got spooked. In the world, the Chinese government is the largest user of AI. And you know what happened? Like there are so many big traffic jams, 60 miles traffic jams in China, 60 miles because of one malfunction, 60-mile long. It took 11 days to clear the traffic jam in Beijing nearby. Now, so how, do you think we are progressing faster towards Kali Yuga now? What is actually described in Mahabharata and Ramayana and Mahabharata? And
Actually, we are moving towards faster, but we are moving for good. We are moving for good in the future. How? Because everything has a cycle. So in the cycle, we are hitting the lowest point. So lowest point only you have to go up. So we are AI is the last breaking point in this modern history. It is hitting the nail down, and now he has to take a decision whether to go ahead and spoil the whole humanity or to go up. Srila Prabhupada is the founder of ISKCON movement. He has once in 15th May 1973, he made a prediction for the future of the world. He said that another 50 years, this modern civilization that we see will be finished. Another 50 years. So if you add 50 from 73, 15th May 73, 1973, it will come to 15th May 2023. So we are just around 1 month, just hit, this is right time all these people are discussing. So devotees asked Srila Prabhupada, so what should people do then? And then Srila Prabhupada said, Varnashrama. Then they asked, what is Varnashrama? He said, divide the society into 4 classes: intelligent class, ruling class, mercantile class, and laborer class. And then 4 ashramas. Those who are celibates, they are called one class. Those who are married, second class. Those who are married, experienced, but retiring from family life, retired family life, third, another class. And one who are renounced class. Those who are monks. So 4 varnas and 4 ashramas. Then devotees ask how we are going to do it. How, from where to start the whole thing. And Prabhupada said, live off the land. Start living off land. You grow your food and eat your own, eat the food that you are growing yourself. If you start from there, civilization will come to a total new dimension. Grow your food. You can grow your food. The moment you grow your food, your dependency on this AI is completely zero. If you don't grow your food, you get in the grip of big business magnates, and there is in AI there is no emotion. Machines don't have emotion. They'll suck your blood. No, if AI is taking your blood out, they have no emotions back there. But if a doctor is taking blood out, he'll see your emotions. So when your blood is getting drained, AI will have no compassion on you. It has to be fed. If that fed is there, it is already fed in the AI engineers, it will work. It will not have any compassion. No compassion. It's a machine. It will dehumanize yourself. It is being programmed to suck your complete humaniness. So Prabhupada's request was move to farms and grow your food if you want to save yourself from such calamity which is going to occur, which is impending to us.
So the two usages which disconnect a human being from nature. They have introduced a dog, which is more expensive than a real dog, and it needs charging on a battery, and it supposedly performs better than a dog. So there is a dog which is created. I think the next will be a horse, and also they have cloned another human being because the laws of the West are such that nowadays men and women cannot sustain themselves in a family. So now they're creating artificial woman which meets your nature, a man's nature. So replacing that. And it's a ugra karma, like straight we can say ugra karma, which is defying instead of correcting oneself, people saying we don't have to correct ourselves, we are perfect. Now we have to create situations which are ideal to us. Now it replaces mother, it replaces animals, it replaces, then why we need soil, what to grow the food with. And this is all going on in the name of World Economic Forum and many other forums also.
I'll tell you a small story.
Yes, please.
Sorry to cut you in the middle. I'll tell you a small story. Well, there was one dog which was in a village. Very fatty dog, eating good food every day. And the dog went to a forest, nearby forest. And when the dog went to the forest, that this village dog met the forest dog. The dog was there and it was lean and thin and skinny. So they were started talking. He said, "Hey, you're so chubby, fat. How come so?" So the villagers say, "I eat paneer, I eat chili, this, that, this, so many things I eat." And the forest, can I also get? Yes, you can come and join me. You can get all these things. A lot of things are there to eat. So the dog, the city dog, the forest dog, joined this village dog. They came out of the forest. So inside the forest, the light was less because of big trees. When they came out of the forest, light increased. So in that side, that time, this forest dog could see some strange thing on the neck of this village dog. He said, "What is this? New thing? Don't have all the. I have never seen in our forest dogs this. Oh, this is called belt. What kind of belt? Oh, when we have a master, then this belt is given. Master? Yes, I have a master. You have a master? Yes, I have a master. Master means he orders you and you do it. Yes, I have a master who orders me and I do it. That means you are not free. No, I'm slave. That means you have no freedom to do your things. No, I can pass a stool and that's what I get some time off. That's why I've come here. But I have to report on time. Oh, you don't have freedom? No, don't have freedom? No. Forest dog immediately took U-turn and went back to forest. So now the choice is yours. You want a strip in your neck, continue with AI, continue with AI generated girl and mother who are fitting to your nature, but have a strip in your neck. What is the ultimate thing that you will get? Because your all things are taken care, you become our slave and you work for us. Now you are full slave to us. You have no choice. The day you want to break the whole thing and come out, you have no choice. Your freedom is being compromised, my dear sir. But then you decide to not have that trip, go to land. Prabhupada said, go to land, grow your food. You don't need anything. Just get some 4 acres of land, one cow, get some water thing, well or something to get fetch water. Grow your food. You can grow food for 100 people in 4 acres land and live life inside. Live life inside. You just can live without anything in the world. Now what you are doing? Your roti is coming to your plate. Do you know how this roti has come to your plate? So I'm in India. The roti which I'm getting in Jharkhand, the wheat is coming from Punjab. Now Punjab, for wheat to come from Punjab, it requires trucks. Now, for trucks to run, it requires petrol, diesel, and for diesel to come, it requires Middle East, that shipping companies to come, and they bring the crude oil. Then there is Mangalore, this refinery is there, which refines the refinery is required. Then the diesel is transported in a truck comes, and then you require to group, and then for that Punjab, they require tractor. For tractor, they require another tractor industry, and then the whole thing comes, and then somebody mills that whole thing, and then in that milling industry is required, and then somebody packs it, and then again transports it back, and it comes to you. Then gas comes from some other place, and then everything is together. Then you are making roti, and you are foolishly eating that roti, not knowing that whole process is being designed. Now, just leave this process, take the water out, put from well, grow your wheat, and get some hand dissing, and you just make your roti like this. You make roti from hands in the fire, eat and live healthy 100 years. This is your choice, or you live like a slave and and live like that and blame to AI. Who is telling you to blame AI? Don't blame anything. Blame yourself that you are accepting it. You have a solution. Solution is given. Prabhupada gave 50 years to us with the solution. Now, if you are not taking it, it's high time. Hare Krishna.
These are the spiritual solutions. Let me ask you another question, which is can be. So, what will happen to the wars? Right now, the wars are still humans are involved, and we are making terrible mistakes in creating, especially in the West. West is creating unnecessary wars all over the world for resources supremacy, for controlling resources. Now, with the AI, right now we are worried about the deep state. Then we'll be worried about the artificial intelligence making decisions for the politicians, and people are lazy. They don't want to make a decision. Right now, what they did was replace individual, which was standing on dharma, to a group of people. So now nobody can be blamed. It's a committee made a decision. So committee was the first dehumanizing politics. And you can see so many committees are set up in India. Parliament is one such example, which was earlier Yudhishthir or some king will make a decision, and people know how he's going to make a decision. Now with the AI, the first usage of AI will be done by the marketing people and the politicians. The first usage. So what do you think the future of the wars, and what do you think about the future of the marketing now? Because now you have no freedom left, because the machine is going to calculate everything and force you to make a decision now. So you're given 5 choices, you select one of them.
You want to take my trade secrets. You want to know my trade secrets, right? Which I never wanted to share anyway, but see what is going to happen is these people who are coming with this artificial intelligence, they'll really become very powerful. At one point of time, war will be there. Some kind of war, may not be direct missile to missile war, some kind of economic war, some kind of biological war, chemical war, some kind of war will come, and that will unsettle the whole population. And with unsettling of the population, people will come to senses. This will happen only when some kind of big genocide, massacre, such things happens. Then only people will come to senses. And if they come to senses before it, I pray for it. I pray that such thing never come. And whatever I'm praying that whatever I said will never come true. But the way things are going, it looks like a kind of big fight will happen, and where people will really settle the scores. And after settling the scores, whoever remains, they will have peaceful time without AI. Hare Krishna.
The war is definitely going to happen in any way, but people are going to. It's just going to be unjust war, which is already people are tired of the wars, which all the wars are purely political oriented. There's not for the good of the people. Now, next is the education and children. So we are already seeing that children are moving away from classroom settings, more online, less personal interaction with the teachers. and teachers also stick to the syllabus. They themselves are not, uh, you know, you can say that what they speak is very different than what they are actually behaving. So they don't want to reveal themselves too much. Teachers also do not connect with the students. Now with the AI, I'm seeing that the schools are, because it's cost effective, cost cutting. Schools are going to replace a human teacher with a robot, and which will be apparently looking to be much more better performing than a human. But they are going to but they will not have any personal interaction, no personal training. They will teach what is being fed to them, and they will not go outside the syllabus which the kids are looking for. So what will happen to the education?
You want to hear the truth, and it will be bitter, very
Yes,
cutting.
yes, go ahead. Go ahead.
If you want no truth, then I can give you more sweet answer.
No, no, no. We want the truth.
Are you ready?
Sattology. This is a Sattology channel. Yes. As
So,
truthful you can be.
okay. So I'll give a small analogy. Krishna was a baby, and Putana was a big demoness, and she was sent by Kansa, who was the king of that time. And Kansa was sending the first. Putana was the first demoness to be sent to kill Krishna. And Putna, when she approached Krishna, she first changed her form into a beautiful looking lady. And when she came, she was so beautiful that other ladies used to think that, oh, I should give my child to this lady, this this girl, beautiful looking girl. And if she gives her, breast milk, the baby will become very strong. And then she used to have breast smeared with most deadly kind of poison. And she should take kids, fed them with a poison, and kill them. This was her business. But finally, she killed many, and then finally she reached to Krishna, approached Krishna. And when she approached Krishna, Krishna closed his eyes. He didn't want to see such lady with such ill intentions. And finally, Krishna sucked all the poison and then sucked the life airs and then killed that demoness and came out victorious. So this small analogy can be and applied to this AI scenario. AI is the Putna demoness who looks very beautiful. Actually, she is a demon who had changed her form into very good looking, approachable girl. To the extent that the other ladies also want their kids to be sent to this Putna. Now people want Putna to teach. People want AI to teach their kids. This is exactly like Putna giving her breast smeared with poison to the kid. And what this AI teaching? No God. The essence of AI is no God. There is no God in the. And when she will feed that no God poison in the small innocent consciousness of children, they'll get they will be growing with this kind of understanding. There is no God. But if the real Krishna comes, if a child is really given nice sanskaras, nice nice uh, nice six kinds of philosophy and all this which we are giving the Gurukul system, then the child baby Krishna can kill Bigfoot. Even a child from Gurukul can defeat the concept of AI, that AI is not required in life. A child growing in the forms, he can grow his own food. He knows how to take care of general elements for general medicines. He can get all this dirty booty and he can treat major diseases from them, and he can live very happy life without this artificial dependence. So remember, AI is Putana demoness appearing very beautiful. And with that beauty, people are giving their kids to them just to kill the spiritual propensity. AI is Putana is equal to a spiritual slaughterhouse. I'll repeat, AI is equivalent to Putana, a demoness is equivalent to spiritual slaughterhouse. Anyone giving children to AI is slaughtering their children for spirituality.
It has become so widespread amongst American kids, and I'm sure it is going to be equally widespread amongst Indian kids now. So the human imperfections are kind of hidden by the AI superficially. So a person, you may see what a wonderful writer or what a wonderful, I decided not to use AI for anything. So I switched off AI on my phone and all the apps also. I removed them. And plus, I have also put parental controls on my cell phone on myself also, so that I have full control over the thing, because the mind is something. So the point is that the effect, and developers talking about it. It's not just the politicians are enthusiastic. I have seen so many times Prime Minister Modi talking about AI in such a great way, and politicians all over the world love AI because it will definitely help them to gain more votes, and that's a
Only
problem.
Kansa loves Putana. Always remember, only a demon king Kansa loves Putana. So only a demon politician will love this AI, which is equivalent to Putana.
It is going to create a false image of a politician, and people are
Hmm.
going to vote for it.
Right.
And I can say about any Western political leader also on the left hand space, people who are supported by the World Economic Forum, all those politicians love AI because they're training AI to lie. And so the majority of the information you see will be a false information. Coming back to the coming
So
back,
you have a lot of scope in Sattology. You have a lot of work to do then.
Jagannath ji will keep us giving seva. So, so,
Yes.
so the one question comes in the AI
Hmm.
is the future of science,
Hmm.
because so much wrong has been told about the universe. So many things have been wrong told about everything else. So, how
Hmm.
you think the AI will determine the future of science?
You are catching my neck practically.
I know.
Yeah.
Actually, viewers don't know about him. He's a medical doctor. He's a scientist. He's a monk, and he's Brahma Madhva Sampradaya. Yes, please.
Eh, Please repeat the last line that you said. How AI is going to decide? What you said? How AI?
Of science, future of science, as we know, Vigyan.
Okay.
Vigyan science नहीं
Yes.
होता, लेकिन but science. So what is known?
Okay. Correct, sir. See, the AI thing will really rise. People will rise with more technology, and it has reached to the lowest bottom now. And now this is the time where things will unsettle. And with unsettlement, we'll see another a decade or so, maximum a decade or maximum 2 decades we see from now. The whole thing will change, and people will run and join the farms where they'll grow their own food. They will leave this whole science thing out, and they'll run away to the farm, and they'll just relax with the simple living and high thinking. One side science will increase, but another side people will also run away. And those who are in the science, they are the big ones, the big people, the big asuras, they fight among themselves and finish each other. They will finish each other, because whenever there is no God in center, there are many centers. Everybody is selfish. So many big selfish people will come, fight and finish each other. I'll repeat, they'll finish each other. And the remaining people will run to the farms. The good quality people will in the farms where gurukuls will be there, good education will be there. And these people will infiltrate and permeate the whole. This is what is going to happen. Science on one side will just bring chaos, kalaha, fight. Remember, the future of science is big fight. That's it. Without God.
There is no real scientists left now because most of the scientists are just producing reports from the previous scientists. There is nothing left much to explore for the today's scientists. People like you, people like me, there is a lot more to see because yoga, it takes us beyond the three modes, so we can see more. And people like the modern scientists, the employee scientists, I call them employee scientists, they will be just doing what they're employed for, just for gainful
Yes.
employment, nothing else is left. So but the
Yes.
future, so today with the media and the capacity of search available, everybody can make intelligent guesses. So even that is going to be stopped now. No more intelligent guesses, because the AI is going to give you only choices which you were like, you cannot expand your horizon. So AI is going to give you choices which AI thinks that you are capable of. So that means somebody else is limiting your brain. So thinking out of the box, you have to turn off the AI completely. Completely.
It's hellish. It's hellish.
Very bad. So last question about the food. How the AI is going to impact the food quality?
It has already affected the food quality to the worst. In Calcutta, every flat has got one cancer patient. So from where this, you cannot blame everything to mm, you cannot blame everything to the pollution around. You have
No,
to see the quality.
I missed out. In Calcutta, what is that you said? Calcutta?
Every single flat has got one cancer patient.
Oh, okay. Yeah, please continue. Yeah.
And yeah, and that you cannot blame everything to the bad air around. You have to see the food also. The food is polluted completely. So you have to first, even if you grow organic food, the seed that you are getting is AI generated this thing, hybrid seeds, GMO seeds. So first you have to get the. So we just recently purchased some seeds for around 500 rupees seeds. We have to pay 10,000 rupees because we really wanted to make sure that it is real seeds, means not GMO seeds. So that means what we have to really see, that you have to go to the Adivasis and get the real seeds from Adivasis. But you people, government declaring them to be Naxalis. But they're simple people staying in jungles and they are labeled as Naxalis. But they have the real seeds. Go and ask them, they'll give you. So the food is completely contaminated. No doubt. No doubt. Hare Krishna.
So thank you so much. Last question I wanted to say about the
Yeah.
earth. We are going to discuss more about the earth and the directions. So
Hmm.
how AI is going to reinforce the colonial mindset?
Ah. I don't know. Should I say or not to say?
Please say it. Go ahead.
Yeah, it is designed to bring out that mindset. Yes, AI is designed by the, I would say, not good people, those who don't want actually people to really get into their freedom state. So AI is designed to create colonies so that people remain slaves. If you want to break this whole thing, please understand you have to get into land and grow your food. Unless you grow your own food, you will be gripped by this AI and you will be gripped with the colonization. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Keshavanand Prabhu. And for all the viewers for watching it, it is going to be very explosive. This entire session is going to make you think. And for our own sanity purposes, there are bad people programming AI to destroy humanity. For people who are following Sanatan Dharma, they need to, I'm sure there will be no more chance left to do anything. Not only reprogram AI, but also I think the Sanatan Dharma followers should create their own AI to promote dharmic values. So there should be counter arising from AI from Bharat, which can be Bharat means anybody following Veda in any part of the world is Bharatiya. So we should do that.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Kishan Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
And,
Thank you very
and we'll discuss some later. Namaste.
much.